Hello everyone, my name is Clay. Welcome to Calem Enterprise Training. Today we're going to cover change management. It's also called management of change in Calem, so we would call it MOC just for short. The functional areas we're going to cover include the creation, life cycle, and from planning, execution to completion, review, and close. So let's look at the roles in change management. So we have a line manager who pre-approve MOC. They're mapped to line manager in Calem. There's change coordinators who are change planner in Calem. They assign reviewers, plan MOC, define steps, and all the stuff. And there are change review board who are mapped to reviewers in Calem. They review MOC and approve their own sections. The change manager are the change manager object in Calem. They approve MOC. They have full control over a change request. Change monitors are the people who get MOC notifications, and change owner are the users in Calem who execute MOC. Change requesters are users in Calem. They create MOC. Let's look at the implementation process for change management. The first step is to set up roles from organization module SEL profiles. You can see here there are change reviewer, change manager, line manager, and monitor users. In monitor users, you set up change monitor and change planners, and you set up line manager, change reviewers, and change managers. When all of them are done, you can start MOC creation and begin to process changes. Calem support default roles, so whenever a change request is created, Calem can auto-assign default line manager, reviewers, and change manager to a change request based on site. So you can set default line manager, for instance, here simply by check this default flag, and you can do this for reviewers and change managers by site, and for reviewers by site by section. To create a change request on an MOC, you just set a subject, select an asset or location, pick a reason to change, and enter change description. You can save it. Change requests goes through the life cycles like work orders from submission to planning, approval, execution, review, and close. Now let's look at the status diagram, which drives the stages for the change requests. So when a change request is created, it's in a new status. Line manager is notified. Line manager may interact with the requester through the request for more information, and the requester resubmit, going through this cycle till the line manager pre-approve it. Once it's pre-approved, change planner got notified. The change planner can also interact with the requester and through the IFI resubmitted cycle to review the MOC, and eventually decided to put the MOC for formal review. Change planner also sets up reviewers, steps, and other stuff. Change reviewers got notified when the MOC is put on formal review, and they go through the interaction process, request for more information, and resubmitted cycles to collect more information and eventually set the MOC as reviewed when all the change reviewers agree to go ahead. Change manager got notified when the MOC is all reviewed, and a change manager can approve an MOC. Once it's approved, it's put into the execution phase and till it's completed. Then the change manager can review it, accept it, and close it. So let's look at the notifications. So when a change request is created, line manager is notified. Line manager would pre-approve the change. When the change request is pre-approved, change planner got notified, and the change planner assigns reviewers, start the review process. Well, once all the reviewers agreed to the change, and so the change status, the request status changed to reviewed, change manager got notified, and change manager can approve an MOC. If an MOC is approved, then the technical staff got notified. They can move the status to in progress to start the execution. And once it's completed, change manager got notified and can review and close an MOC. There are also a task view for change management, so you can view the progression stages for an MOC from submitted, planning, approval. So if it's checked, it means that the phase is completed. And for instance, for this one, we're at the execution phase, and review and close are not completed yet. And there's also a data view that shows the data by their subject areas. You can switch between data view and a task view. So a change planner during the planning phase can set the impact, execution plan, and rollback plan for a change. The planner also can assign the reviewers the steps to execute for the change and plan the downtime. And they can also attach documents and individual attachments as well. At execution phase, the technical staff can complete steps, create work orders and complete them if applicable, and add comments to the change request. Once the change request is completed, the change manager can review it, either accept or reject it. If it's accepted, the change request can then be closed. Now comes to the hands-on lab. We'd like for you to set up a default line managers, default reviewers, and a default change managers. And you can then go ahead and create an MOC, move the MOC through its life cycle to closed. Through this training, hopefully you can roll out change management to your organization to formalize the change processes. If there are any questions, contact us at CalemEAM. Thank you.